Hmm. What day is it? June the 4th, 2016. It's weird. One thing I was sort of thinking about was when I get older. It's kind of weird even now just talking because the things that were going through my head just a second ago, it feels weird expressing them, especially in my own voice. In my head, it sounds so much different. But I wonder what it'll be like when I get old. What will be my thought process, especially if I'm blessed to see, let's say, 80, 90, and the Lord has graced me with a mind that is still active and is clear. I don't know, it'll be amazing to see how much the world changes from the year of my birth until then. Heck, how much has changed since I've been born is miraculous, almost. It is really insane. You know, I think about when I was a kid and there was this idea that flying cars would be around. Heck, shoot, really 16 years ago. They didn't come and we carried on. But it's strange because although, you know, these miraculous inventions could possibly have been accomplished and could have made way for something else with us, I'm sure. We have a much different idea for ourselves, especially those who only think about their current existence. We sort of live in this moment, and while that's fine, we don't think about what comes after us, who comes after us, and just how big of an impact the deeds we do will have in the future. You know, as a black man in America, it's crazy because we really do not know our history. And while the beauty of it is we know that there were kings and queens amongst us, we don't know who they are. We don't know those lineages. They have been wiped away from history, or the stories that have been told in such a way that, again, it's still just erases who we are. And the pride of so many is built up on a past that is really long gone. And my heart aches because we don't know. You know, I remember how that used to kind of pain me that we didn't know our lineage, but what's crazy is there is one who ties us back in history, and we refuse to acknowledge him or believe him. I have never heard of a God who, for whatever reason, tried to show us our tie back to him. It's so weird, and honestly, I feel that I wish I could just feel the emotion of that moment. And it sometimes I be on the brink of it, but I just can't grasp it fully that although some may not believe, but that's fine. But that there is someone, and when I say someone, I don't mean like your brother or sister, but outside of this world, this current existence that really does love us. And I know that may be hard to fathom, especially if you're hearing this sometime down the line. I don't know. That may be hard to fathom. That there is someone outside of us that cares for us. I don't know, man. It pains my heart because I think about what this world could be, you know, and really just the accomplishments that could have been made so long ago. We are not so primitive. We are not so, I guess it's the only word I can really think of, primitive, that we cannot explore these planets. This is not what this world was for. And if this was our existence to just live and die, that would freaking suck. Have I ever seen God? No. But I do believe that I have seen moves in my life and things in my life that has shown me a reality that is much more than I can fathom. I could just be talking into thin air, talking to no one except myself in this Samsung Galaxy S7. And this could one day be just erased. But if not, I promise, and I hope that whoever ears happen to hear this, that they look at what this world is, the reality of it, not just what they think it should be, but what it is. And we know this world is in bad shape, and there are many things that we do that hurt people, and honestly, we think of ourselves. And if you're that type of person, then, that's the reality. And you know that. But honestly, it's so sad when you think that the things that we do, that not just to hurt ourselves, but, we put ourselves in positions to have us be judged by one another, whether it be by harming somebody else, by taking from somebody, or whatever it may be. We know those things deep in our hearts that just don't make sense when we commit them to one another, because we know that we do not want those things done to us. And when they are, it impacts us. It hurts us to our core. And we want to react in such a way that the other person feels it, or that their family may feel it. And honestly, it's a cycle that I don't understand, especially given what the abundance that this world really has. We are really so savvy that we can produce and make changes to structures and genetics. And that is amazing, especially when it comes down to the animals that we sit and consume. But then, because we do these things, much of them are unnatural, and it causes things in our body that shouldn't take place, like cancers and sicknesses. And then we find others who now have figured out that they can make money off of these cancers and these sicknesses, and then we figure out ways to develop more cancers and sicknesses so folks can make money trying to heal the cancers and sicknesses. I don't understand it. And honestly, it really breaks my heart. It's just so many, I would say they're small things, but they're not. Because so many things equal the death and destruction of us. Really, where is our love? Where is our hope? Where is our joy? I just want to be able to see. I want to be able to love and enjoy this place properly, the way it was meant to. I don't want to hurt anybody. And I don't want to hurt me or my family or those that I love. And likewise, I don't want to hurt anyone or anyone that another loves. And hopefully that somehow joins us together, because we then see that we can love one another. because we might have a mutual bond at some point, but we never discover those things. Help us. Help us, Lord. This is strange, I'm telling you. Lord, help us, please. Help me, most of all. I want to see for real. I ask that if you are hearing my words, that you just take an inventory of yourself. What are you saying? Where does your love, where does your hope rest? You all take it easy. It is early in the morning. I'll upload this to YouTube at some point. Press to saying, let not your heart be troubled. Keep looking. Keep looking to the hills. Your salvation comes close.